Hi, my name's Mark Fahnestock. I'm a glaciologist at the Geophysical Institute. I'm going to hold it up, yeah. And I do this for fun too, I have to say. So we're going to shift now over closer to Anchorage on the south coast, where we have Columbia Glacier, and we're going to just look at 48 years of history of the Columbia Glacier as seen by Landsat. So these guys over here in the NASA booth. Apparently you can't hear me. Sorry. There we go. So we're going to look at what you can see when you take 48 years of Landsat imagery and just play them as a movie. So this is going to be one image per year over the life of Columbia Glacier, and it's going to first we'll run through what that series looks like, and then it's going to start looping. And the reason it's looping is that there are all sorts of things rearranging. Columbia does not look like this anymore. This is what Columbia looked like when I was 10 years old. And so here we go. So what we're going to see is that down here, Columbia is sort of stable for a little while, and then it retreats rapidly. That's actually a 20-kilometer retreat. That image is from a couple of months ago now. And so now we're running through this. In the first, well, we'll go through the detailed history in a second, but what you're seeing here is these big stripes of dirt that get pulled around. As this retreats, the whole thing thins. There's like a bathtub ring thinning right here. You're also seeing the glacier move up both of these valleys, just empty out this fjord. So this is the year the retreat started. This is the year we drilled 2 holes through this glacier when I was in grad school. That's just how deep the holes were. We were trying to figure out what made this glacier flow so fast. This is the year that the Exxon Valdez ran aground just off the end here, coming out from the end of the pipeline. Ostensibly the third mate who was at the wheel was avoiding icebergs. Now this is just cycling through 2017, 18, and 19, showing you that this glacier continues to step back by almost a kilometer per year in this present day. And this isn't that many more kilometers away. It's going to be out of this frame probably by the end of the next decade. And so this is just one way that we look at glaciers in Alaska. This is by far the most dramatic tidewater glacier retreat in the recent satellite record, but it's by no means close to the retreat of ice out of Glacier Bay, which removes something like 3,000 gigatons of ice off the land, pretty much over the history of our country. So that's what I wanted to show you today, just to give you an idea of why you'd go to Alaska to study glaciers. Any questions? I guess we're good. Columbia Glacier is currently retreating at about a kilometer a year on both the main channel and here, except that here it's just coming out of the water. But last year, these weren't 4 separate glaciers, they were one. So that's one of the insidious things about glaciers, is that as you lose them, you get more. It's kind of a twisted thing. But
talk just a bit about how you selected the images you used in the time series.
Yeah, so what we were looking at, the reason that you could see all of these medial moraines, is that I had gone through by hand through the entire Landsat record for all the ice in Alaska and picked all the latest melt season images from every year. And in doing that, I now actually have a tool in Google Earth Engine where I can draw a box and it will dump a movie onto my disk. And so there's actually a YouTube channel of these movies, which is just something to keep glaciologists out of trouble. All right.